Voices.
Voices.
Voices. Voices.
Voices.
Voices.
Voices.
Voices.
Voices.
Of Williston.
Riding my tricycle at my foster home around the pool, and all I would say was that I was riding my bike. It's my earliest memory, and that was probably 3 or 4 years old. Hi, I'm Robin LeClaire. I am from East Hampton, and my job here at Williston is a salad room manager. I was working at Rite Aid drugstore, and I had heard about the school. I heard that they had really good benefits, and it was a good place to work. So I hounded the old food service director. I called him once a week until he hired me. I grew up originally in Goshen. I was in a foster home in Goshen. Then I left there at 12 years old, went and lived in a shelter in Amherst, then came to a foster home here where I met my husband, and we've lived in East Hampton ever since. He came over to my foster home when I first got here in East Hampton at a foster home, and he was going to tell me about the high school I was going to go to, because he went there. He was a freshman there, and he walked in, and I knew right away. I mean, he told me about the high school. We talked for a few minutes, then he left, and I went to bed that night and dreamt that I married him, and when I was 18, I married him. We have cats. I figure 3 cats equal 1 kid. I have my kids here. I just treat them like they're mine. It's a community. It's like family. And for the kids that don't have the family here, you try to be that. I think I found Williston, and then Williston found me. At first, I found the job. And then getting to know the kids over the years, having kids come back and actually come look for you and say, I've missed you, I wanted to know how you were doing, is so cool. So, yeah, I found the job, but then Williston found me and made me part of the community. Over the years, the kids just have become more and more and more friendlier. You know, they don't mind talking to you. They're more down to earth. I mean, I can say that there's probably one child, I think, maybe this year that I'm just not too sure of. Out of how many students that go to school here? There are a lot of cool kids here. My mother and father could not keep me because they were having their own issues with drugs and alcohol, and the state decided they'd take me away. My mother and father both have passed. I had found her. My husband hired a private investigator to find her, and she stuck around for about a month and said, I can't handle you, and left, which was okay because it wasn't me, it was her own guilt. I had foster sisters and brothers. I keep in touch with one. The others I really don't want anything to do with. I have real siblings, don't keep in touch with them. With my real family, I have one full sister, and she was just messed up. And I mean, I am talking to my foster sister now, and she's telling me things that I never knew, which is, you know, also very cathartic. Because she's saying, you know, you were the closest thing to a sister that I had, you know, and then I found out when I left, the abuse kind of went on her. They never hit her, but it was emotional, verbal. So it kind of made me feel a little better because I always thought that she was like the princess. You know, and when you're told as a child, well, you were just gotten for a playmate for her, that sucks, you know? So you always think that in the back of your mind, and so I never thought she liked me. And then to come and find out, she goes, I loved you. You were my sister. That was a hard one, but it felt good. Take advantage of your opportunity. Embrace it, because it's never going to come again. I didn't embrace my college education. I had the chance to go to college. I was there, but I was so confused because of everything that had happened to me. I really hadn't gotten over a lot of it. And I mean, I probably should have gone to culinary school, but I learned a lot here. I will probably retire from here. I have my kids here. Come on, I got 8 cats at home. I've got a feral community outside. I've got skunks, raccoons, possums. It's like a farm at my house. I've got Tink, Honey, Tubby, Dolly, Sunny, Cher, Frankie, and Moses.